Hi Taurus, welcome back to the Astrology 33 channel. This is your mid-December 2023 love reading. Thanks to those of you who liked, viewed, shared, and subscribed to the channel. I appreciate all of that. For those of you new to the channel, source will be in front of us. That's why I call it a bridging the gap spread. And the way it works is we'll get the past, present, future energies between you and the main love interest. Once we get through all that, we'll pull some oracle cards as well for some additional insight. And after the bridging the gap dynamic comes into play. And as far as the decks being used, on the left side we have the Lover's Path Tarot. On the right side, we have the Romantic Tarot. And also keep in mind it's a general reading, so I'm going to be referring to the cards on the left as your energy and the cards on the right as the other person's. If you feel like it's the other way around in your situation, then definitely trust that. Alright, so with all that out of the way, we'll get started. Past energy on your side, we have the Five of Cups. So this is actually a Scorpio energy here, and usually points to a level of disappointment, right? Looking back on past situations with levels of disappointment as well. So for some of you, this could just be saying that you might not have actually really seen this person's advances toward you, right? Because we see it's almost as if they're shielding their face from the Two Cups. Well, if I could get it to focus again. There we go. They're like shielding their face from the Two Cups on that side, meaning they have more of a focus on the three spilled ones. So for some of you, this person might have come along in the past, but you were still processing the disappointment from your past. That might have almost made you blind to their presence. Right. And past energy on their side, we have the Two of Cups. So yeah, like I said, it looks like there was more openness on their end to the connection, right? They might have seen the potential for the two of you to have a good connection in the past. But to be fair, we do see that there's some spills in this card as well, right? So it could just be one of those things where, at the very least, this looks like the timing wasn't right between the two of you in the past, but it looks like this person did see a lot of potential in the connection. All right, present energy on your side, we have love. So this is actually the equivalent of the Lovers from traditional tarot, which is the Gemini energy. So yeah, could just be saying that now you feel a lot more open to the connection, right? So whereas before you weren't necessarily aware of that Two of Cups energy, now it looks like in the present you definitely do feel it at this time. Okay, present energy on their side, we have the Seven of Swords. So yeah, this is an Aquarius energy here, and it could just be saying that now they're a lot more blocked off and detached, right? So like we said, let's say if they tried to come forward to you and express feelings, right, and seeing that you were pretty closed off, that might have been a disappointment to them. So now, while you seem to be shifting gears, now it looks like they're just pretty closed off, right? So the way we see the swords all at the table there, to me it says that they could just be pushing everyone away at this time, quite frankly, but that's what I see with that. All right. Future energy on your side, we have the Eight of Staves. So this is Sagittarius energy here. But yeah, to me, more than anything, this says that you will want to take action in the future and actually communicate to this person. Possibly a lot of communication as well. Given that we do see the birds, which are symbols of communication, it could just be through the airwaves in some way, right? So whether that be social media, calling them, texting them, whatever the case may be. But looks like there's going to be a lot of communication coming from you in the future. All right, and future energy on their side, we have the Five of Pentacles. So in a lot of decks, the Five of Pentacles energy seems pretty harsh, but if we look at this deck, we actually see that they look pretty happy, right? So we see the Five Pentacles there. So it could just be pointing to this is more of the aftermath, right? Meaning that you guys might be going through a bit of a Five of Pentacles phase right now, given that there seems to be a disconnect between the two of you. But as you come forward in the future with more communication, it looks like this is saying that they would be open to restoring the balance in the situation. All right. Bottom of the deck on your side, we have Temptation. So this is the equivalent of the Devil in traditional tarot. So yeah, now I do have to say for some of you, this could even just be saying that maybe you were already with this person in the past, and you might have introduced a third party dynamic to the connection in the past. So maybe that was where the disappointment came into play and why this person might be closed off in the present. If that's the case, it looks like there is the potential to still repair the connection. But if that isn't the case, I feel like this is saying at the very least, you might have been pulled away from healthy connections in the past, right? For whatever reason, you might have drawn yourselves toward these negative types of connections, and now you could be going through the healing process of that and being more drawn to positive connections. All right, bottom of the deck on their side, we have the Five of Swords. So, this is an Aquarius energy here, similar to the Seven of Swords, and it can point to conflict a lot of times, but here we do see an energy of remorse, right? So, if we look, he's holding those flowers there and throwing some into the water. So to me, and if we look at the facial expression as well, there's a definite look of disappointment. So to me, this could just be saying that after they do push you away, right? Because again, like I said, they seem pretty closed off in the present. They might have some immediate regret around that, right? Or it could just be saying maybe in general that when they do try to express themselves as far as their emotions, it might not come across the way they want it to. So the same way you have a 5 energy here, they have it there. So yeah, could have just, again, like I said, it could have just been bad timing to where it led you guys to feel a disconnect and possibly think that there wasn't much potential for the connection at one point or another. But like I said, in the future, it looks like there is pretty promising energy for you guys to heal that and move past that. All right, moving on to the Oracle cards. First, we'll see what we get from the Messages of Love Oracle cards deck here. Just going to pull a single card from this deck. Got one there. All right, and next we'll see what we get from the Wisdom of the Oracle deck. Same situation as far as we're just going to pull a single card from here. Then we'll read the messages from both cards and wrap the reading up with that. All right, and got one there. So, from the Messages of Love, guys got Leap of Faith. It says it's safe to make the move you're considering. So yeah, excuse me, I will say, like I was saying, just seeing their energy in the present might not be the best time right this moment, but it looks like the near future, like we said, as you come forward with that Eight of Staves energy, looks like that will be positively received. So, you know, um, that looks like it's coming soon as far as the right time. And then from the Wisdom Oracle, we have Breathed. There's the artwork, and the number is 29. Okay, the relationship message says, don't be in too much of a hurry right now. The heart needs time to open. Take a breath and let nature take its course. Release constriction and anxiety, for there is no need for tension. Savor the moment, and the waiting won't prove difficult. Your heart knows what the ego often resists learning. Patience pays off in deep and meaningful ways. So yeah, definitely a positive message there. And like I said, just looking at those two cards and what we're seeing with the main spread as a whole, this could just be saying this is more for the present moment, right? To just wait a little bit, give it a little bit more time. So even if you do come forward, let's say, right, and express, you reach out to them in whatever way, and it seems like they don't get back to you right away, right? It could just be saying, all right, give it a little bit more time, and then you could come back forward after you give it a little bit of time, take that leap of faith then, and then it looks like they would be more open to it at that time. So you might just have to give them some time to process you coming back into the picture. So hope it resonated for you guys. We'll wrap up there. Hope you guys have a good holiday season and new year, and I'll see you all next month. All right, bye.